Speaker from manual speech number 4 from our manual How to Say It. And the title is There Are So Many of Us. Vera Konkolovich, welcome. Greet, Vera.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we live in a city or in a village. In everyday life, we meet other people, our neighbors, our colleagues, friends, just passers by, people in shops, in subway, in transport. We can imagine a big, huge stadium and a mass demonstration, but can we realize how many of us are in the world? When I studied at school, our geographical teacher told us that there were more than 5 billion people live in the world. Today, the Population Reference Agency, Bureau, claims that the world population is about 6.8 billion people. And the agency forecasts raise of near 38% up to 2050. So I'm interested in the demographical situation in the world and in your country, so the information is for you. Population growth increased significantly as the Industrial Revolution gathered pace from 1700 onwards. By 1800, just 1 billion people lived on Earth. And the last 15 years have seen a yet more rapid growth, and it became possible due to medical advances and substantial improvements in production, in agricultural productivity. Long-term human population dynamics are often portrayed as exponential growth, like that. But during 1960s, it even appeared that global population was growing faster than exponential growth. And it led to predictions of doomsday in 2026. But the threat of doomsday lessened in 1990s, when the substantial decline in growth rate took place. It became because of Western Europe population declines in Russia, and also declines of growth rate of population in India and China. Some facts in the world demographic. I mentioned already about 6.8 billion people in the world now. The primary part lives in the developing or third world countries, countries in Africa, Asia, except Japan, Latin America and the Caribbean, and Oceania, except Australia and New Zealand. More than half of humankind lives in cities and towns. Worldwide, men lived less than women, and they have higher mortality rates and greater disadvantages rate also. Taiwan, Bangladesh, and South Korea are considered as the most densely populated countries. In Ukraine, on 1st of January 2009, 46.1 million people lived, and 68% lived in towns or cities. Last 10 years, low birth rates and high death rates caused Ukrainian population to decline near 7.5%. And this situation is also so sad in our neighboring countries, Russia and Belarus. The drop in population in Russia was exceeded 3%, and in Belarus 5.5%. In future half of the century, the population issues will grant on following three levels: aging population, reduction the population, the fertility rate, and the spread of HIV and other disease. Up to 2050, the population will grow to 9.6 billion, and the bulk of growth will be in the developing and less developed countries, and the most rapid growth will take place in the poorest countries of Africa and Asia and Latin America. China and India counts now two-thirds of regional population, and it will the same in the following 40 years. But the leader will become India. China's population size will decline well to 2050 if the policy of one child holds in future. In conclusion, it is worth to add that the population is not in equilibrium state yet. Its growth is regulated by both nature, diseases, disasters, catastrophes, the climate change, scarcity of water and food, and by people actions, human actions like wars, regulations, political and economic struggles. The industrial development and new technologies assist with the welfare improvements, and nobody knows the optimal amount of world population. And some politicians try to speculate with this issue. But we should remember that every person has a right to live and to be happy.
Thank you. Thank you.